Hello there, this is the Misanthropic Lord, and welcome to a very special edition of the Misanthropic Lord Plays. Today I'm looking at Eye of the Beholder, one of the first 3D first-person action RPGs ever created for the PC. Are you ready for some official advanced D&D rules? You better be. We, the Lords of Waterdeep, hath gathered to purge our city of an ancient evil. Give call to the heroes of the land, and let us choose our champions.
Master! They think they have found a solution.
Who's got the Cheetos and Mountain Dew? I've got the dice. They're taking their sweet time to get to the king. It's fine. What? Hop, 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 hop. Animations back in 1990 weren't great. We commission you to find the nature of this evil and destroy it. Prepare for the dangerous journey.
Got my spells? Tink.
Those are some grade A sound effects right there. At first, when I first saw that, I thought he was putting a napkin over his hands. I was like, why is he doing that? I've got my knife. I've got my spells. I've got my sword.
I'll pray about it.
Well, actually, in this rule set, praying actually does something. Begin your search below the city. Ladies and gentlemen, you might be seeing what is the first graphics depiction of a sewer level. So, congratulations. I'm sure this is going to be fine.
We have them. They are totally screwed. Their fate is sealed, just like the entrance of the sewers.
Alright, now we get to character generation in true RPG D&D fashion. So we're going to make our first character a paladin because they're the best characters in the game. Let's see, human female. We're going to make her look really ostentatious. There we go. That's a paladin, if ever I've seen one. And we're just going to roll until we get the strength that we want. We want over 18 plus a little bit of the percentile dice just to make sure that we have things that... Shit! God, I always do that. Okay, all right, let's try it again. Let's try it again slower this time. We got this. Yeah! All right. Insa 8. That's a little low. I guess paladins don't need to be that smart, but we'll go ahead and just type it up just a little bit, just a tad, so she's able to understand us in conversation. We'll go ahead and keep her, and we'll name her Lynn. No, that sounds stupid. Lynn of Say. See what I did there? It's like her name is Lindsay, but it's Lynn of Say. It's D&D. Well, iced. The next one is going to be a half-elf male. Ranger. Yeah, there we go. He's going to be chaotic good. He's going to be a Robin Hood type, or Dritz Doerden, if you'll allow me. And we want the same kind of shit. Okay. Going for an 18 and over for strength. Slow it down a little bit. I know, this is exciting stuff. I'm excited too. This is one of the first games I ever... Shit! Damn it! I was doing conversation with you guys and I went over it again. I blame you. I blame all of you. Never mind this. Don't mind what you're seeing right now. This is something that's lawful to do. Don't worry about it. He's chaotic good. Alright? He's chaotic good. I'm just playing my character, okay? Is that fine? Is that alright with you guys? Jeez. G. Willikers. I'm gonna name him... Knife Ear. Ear. There we go. I'm sure I've offended all elves in the audience right now. But you know what? Good. Go back to your Fey homeworld. We're gonna build a ethereal wall for all of you to keep all of you out. Humans 2016. Next one, gnome, female, cleric. She's supposed to be super wise. So let's go ahead and make her super wise. Super wise. Come on. Come on. I want to do this as legit as possible. Boop. 17. That's actually not bad. All the other ones kind of suck a little bit, but yeah, we'll keep it. And her name's going to be Pike. No reason for that. None whatsoever. Just gonna name the gnome cleric Pike. Next one, we need a mage. So let's go ahead and make him a half-elf male. Yeah, that sounds good. Mage. He's gonna be chaotic neutral. Oh, actually, if it was a wizard, he should have been lawful. But we'll say he's more of a sorcerer type. Who uses chaos in the Feywild around him to create manifest energies. And his int will be 17 because he's a mage and he's super smart. He has 4 HP. Jesus, how did D&D characters survive back then? And we're gonna, well, Marty's. I don't want people to think I'm ripping off Back to the Future, so his name's gonna be Damon. Like a demon, but Damon. And here we go. We're getting to the game portion of the game. Okay, first off, pick up all the rocks that you can find. Not explaining it right now, just get on me. Get on my level on this one. Okay, so we have lockpicks. No, we don't have a thief. We don't really need a thief. That's fine. And we're going to pick up these halfling bones for no reason whatsoever. Again, just press the I believe portion of the button for me while we're going through the first... Oh! And... actually, that was super easy. So we got a couple of kobolds in here. What does this say? Kobold rune for entrance. I didn't know that kobolds had writing. I didn't think they were smart enough for it. And here we go. All of this lovely 3D first-person action right here. Oh, man. Look at it. It is beautiful. Beautiful. This was back in the day when you had to have a piece of grid paper with you on your lap, and you just sort of wrote down each and every little square that you were exploring in. You know, if you had terrible OCD, or as I'd like to say, you were just thorough. It's you know, just because I wanted to see where the maps were and where I was going and where I was going to go to doesn't mean that I had an issue, okay? It was just being thorough. All right, we're going to decimate some kobolds. They don't really look like lizard people. Did kobolds look like lizard people in the advanced D&D version? I don't know. That's actually a good question. All the guys in the back are going to have the rocks and the knives so that they're able to throw when they're out of spells. It just makes sense. And we got a pressure plate right here, so we're going to put a rock down on it. There we go. And yeah. Oh, I didn't actually put the rock on there, even though it looks like it's on it. It's okay. Say, hey, sometimes this game does stuff like that. Sometimes it doesn't have a right depth perception to how far away something is. But you know what? We're going to let it go because this game is 26 years old. And it looks it. But this was revolutionary. Like, no joke. This game was revolutionary back in the day just because this had never been... Well, technically not true, but the graphics were not done to this caliber. It didn't have the VGA graphics associated with it. It was just the linear... what's that called? The parallax lines. I can't even remember the game that I'm trying to think of right now. But first-person dungeon crawling had been done before, but never this well, never to this degree of art or of story. That was another big thing, is that there was an actual story associated with this game. Oh, Pike went up a level. That's cool. So she can do cleric things better. And yeah, it's just you in the sewers of Waterdeep trying to figure out what is happening, who the evil is, and how you go about defeating that evil with your band of intrepid adventurers. Oh no, giant leeches! Oh god, and the sounds, and the character design, and the animations. 1990, man. 1990 this came out. And it may look a little bit like this, but it's... Oh, I just have so many good memories sitting on my dad's lap and going through the game, and he would always name me a different character. You know, I would always be the fighter cleric because I wanted to heal and fight people at the same time. Just great stuff, just fantastic stuff. And that's what he would do. He would get graph paper out and he would go square by square, and you would figure out what the dungeon looked at like. If you had to backtrack and get something like a key, then it was fine. Ooh, I forgot to memorize spells, so we're going to go ahead and memorize some spells. Yep, good. What? What do you mean? Oh, because he's incapacitated. Really? Oh, God. Okay. My mage is so weak that one hit got him below the incapacitated status. Good. But that makes sense because mages were infamously fragile. Actually, still are infamously fragile in most games, really, when you think about it. So we're going to get some magic missile up in this bitch and Melf's acid arrow. Just delightfully nerdy. I'm so glad I was brought up on this sort of thing. To think, I could have been raised with, like, sports or something. Oh, man. How lame would that have been? Okay. So, whoa. A little bit of a puzzle there. But yeah, this... and it only gets better, too. All the dungeons have a different sort of themes to them. There's the sewers, but there's also catacombs. There's sort of like a basement to a dungeon. Oh, that sound effect. Oh, the sound effect and the particle effects. Beautiful. Just so well done. And there's like a frost giant lair too. Or is that in the second one? I can't remember now. But yeah, this was one of the first games that had a story behind it, that had the graphics behind it, that had the different sets of like a huge roster of monsters. What does it say? Oh, wow. See, look at this. Look at the story happening here. This document is a binding commission of the service to the Lords and Sovereign City of Waterdeep. The bearers of this document are agents of the Lords of Waterdeep and are granted full rights of passage beneath the city of Waterdeep. It was unheard of to have this level of story and this level of character development in a game like this. And it went on to create an entire different caliber of games after it. This game was good. Eye of the Beholder was good, but people tend to believe that Eye of the Beholder 2 is the best in the series. And this series is a trilogy. Eye of the Beholder 3 was not as well received for good reason. It was designed by a different company other than TS. Oh, you sneaky little bastard. And once it's set off, you can't set it off again. Okay, well, what we need to do is we'll keep it set, reset the door. Oh, wait a minute. I got something for this. Yeah, I could use the manual, the PDF file that's provided by goodoldgames.com. Again, this is where I got this, Good Old Games. If you would like to purchase this game, you can find it on Good Old Games or other games if you would like to purchase them as well. But I have something else for this. Never mind about that. I was going to have this entire thing where I showed you a video of me actually having the box and opening up the box and having the manual inside of it, but I can't find the box, which makes me a little frowny face because I found the other two boxes that I own. It's just I wasn't able to find the box that actually has the stuff that I needed in it. So that makes me a little heartbroken. But anyway, that's fine. It's fine. The password is information. And what you're seeing right there is what we called copyright protection. Because back in the day, you were able to copy the floppy disks very easily. Just like today, you can copy CDs very, very simply. And you can crack... Anyway, so that was a look at the gameplay of Eye of the Beholder. If you like this, and you like seeing this, please let me know. This is one of my favorite games of all time. And I'm happy to share this little bit of history with you. If you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, this is the Misanthropic Lord, signing off.